Welcome to our channel. Before we start, give this video a thumbs up and show your love by subscribing to our channel. And don't forget to click that notification bell to stay notified every time we upload. Today's video? Do not swim in these places ever. So, almost everyone loves to go swimming. I mean, it's the #1 thing to do in the summer. Coastal beach areas are the #1 vacation spot around the world for a reason, right? But before you dip your toes in that water, you'd better do some research on exactly what you'll be swimming with. And you may want to think twice before you take that leap. So guys, here's a list of the top places in the world you should never swim in. And just wait till we get to the last one in the video. It just may be the place that you're planning on going to. Gulf of Mexico. Gulf waters are supposed to be sea snake free. Sea snakes usually stay within the Pacific Ocean, but now they're making their way into the Gulf of Mexico. A couple of fishermen saw a snake in Texas. According to those fishermen, it had bluish white and black bands and came from under the weeds, then swam to the surface. They said it was a sea snake, and they have no doubts about what they saw. They described its perfectly paddle-like tail and watched it swim around for a while. The scary part is, these sea snakes shouldn't be anywhere near Texas. Dominican boiling pit. This may seem like an amazing place to swim in, but the reality is, this is actually one of the most dangerous places you could go for a swim in the world. It's the boiling lake in the Dominican Republic, and underneath the surface of the water is volcanic magma, and the water itself is boiling hot. Large hole in the ground. This is Jacob's Well. It's located in south-central Texas. The water in this well is crystal clear. You can see a very large manhole inside. The manhole has a separate and complex tunnel system. A person can easily get lost inside that manhole forever. So it's probably better just to enjoy this well from a distance. The Nile River. The Nile River is one of the most famous rivers of the world because it's the longest river of the world. It connects the African, Middle East, and the Mediterranean into one river system. There are a couple of reasons why you shouldn't swim in the Nile. First, Egypt doesn't have the cleanest of sewage systems, so the drainage falls directly into the Nile. And second, the river is brimming with crocodiles. The Nile crocodile took the lives of approximately 268 people just last year. The Nile waters are extremely dangerous. HANAKAPIAI Beach. We all want to go visit Hawaii at least once in our lifetime. I mean, when you just say the word vacation, Hawaii instantly comes to mind. However, when you're planning your vacation, stay away from HANAKAPIAI Beach. There's not many beaches around here that are safe for humans. The waves at the shores of these beaches are so wild and white and can reach massive heights and would easily smash you right into the rocks. No, it's better to plan your holiday in some other part of Hawaii. Lake Karachi. Lake Karachi in Russia is a pretty dangerous place to swim in. Experts say that if a person goes for just a 1-hour swim in that lake, it can result in death due to radiation poisoning from all the hazardous radioactive waste that's been dumped into the lake for decades. Amazon Basin. There are lots and lots of reasons to stay away from this place. This is the Amazon Basin, which runs through South America. It's home to some of the most dangerous animals in the world. There are barracuda-like arapaima, piranhas, and even tiny little fish that can swim inside your urinal tract and lay eggs. I could keep going, but those are more than enough reasons to keep anyone away. Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria is one of the largest lakes in Africa. The lake itself is a great place to swim, but be careful when you go for one, because in some parts of the lake there are extreme weather systems. Unfortunately, the number of deaths in Lake Victoria currently hovers around 5,000 a year. Horseshoe Lake. Horseshoe Lake is in California. There's quite a lot of lakes in California you could go for a swim in, but this isn't one of them. This lake is full of carbon dioxide. One prominent indication that lets you know you're getting close to this lake is that you'll come across a ton of dead trees around it. Ganges River. The Ganges River might look like a beautiful place, but it's definitely not suitable for swimming. The Ganges is the biggest river in India. Not everyone in the country can afford amenities, so they use the river as their shower and bathroom. Not to mention the chemical runoff from all the industries along the riverbanks. It's just better to stay away from that river. Gansbai. Tiger sharks are commonly found near the coast of South Africa in a region called Gansbai. You can find a wide range of shark species all roaming around here together. There's also a high chance you'll find great whites there too. But if it were me, I wouldn't go looking for them. Mekong River. Asia isn't a great place when it comes to their rivers. They're not suitable to swim in. Most of the rivers in Asia are full of all kinds of waste, such as sewer drainage and garbage. Unfortunately, most of the villagers don't know how to dispose of these things, and they're unaware of the consequences of their actions. The U.K.'s Buxton Derbyshire Blue Lagoon. The water at the U.K.'s Buxton Blue Lagoon may be clear and beautiful, but don't fall for it. This blue lagoon has a very high pH level that would burn off your feet. Warning, never go for a swim here. Reunion Island, Madagascar. Reunion Island in Madagascar is today's shark capital of the world as of 2019. There were about 50 shark attacks recorded last year. A huge warning is to stay away and don't go for a swim on this island. The harsh Yorkshire Rapids. England is usually too cold for swimming, but at the Strid River in the middle of Yorkshire, England, the rapids are extremely wild. The rapids can push you back and forth from rock to rock and cause injuries and fatalities as well. Queensland, Australia. Queensland, Australia has a tiny but very deadly creature. It's called the box jellyfish, and they're extremely dangerous. People who get stung by a box jellyfish have about a 99% chance of not making it out of the water alive. So take it from your friendly narrator. I highly advise you to stay out of the waters of Queensland. And if you thought that was crazy and horrifying, wait till you see the last place we're going to talk about in this video. Sit tight. The Red Triangle. The Red Triangle is a region on the Californian coast. This is the place where great white sharks love to hang out. Bolinas Beach in California is right in the middle of the great whites migration. It's not a place recommended for anyone to be, especially swimmers. New Smyrna Beach. Florida is listed as one of the most popular vacation spots, with millions of tourists each year. But do you know what else it's known for? Shark attacks. New Smyrna Beach in Florida held the record for the most shark attacks until Reunion Island of Madagascar swooped in and took over the #1 spot. Grand Bahamas Island. To find tiger sharks, there's no better place than to visit the west end of the Grand Bahamas Island. Tiger sharks tend to love the hot weather, so they'll be around as long as the weather's warm. Wouldn't recommend visiting or taking a swim here though, unless you've got a death wish. Lake Kivu, Rwanda. Lake Kivu in Rwanda is actually located on top of a volcanic crater. If you plan to visit these waters, you may expect monthly eruptions without warning, which can cause fatalities. And if you're in the water while an eruption occurs, even if you're a great swimmer, it won't be easy to escape the instantly boiling water. Bay of Bengal. Inside the Bay of Bengal, there are almost 300 islands, but there's one island which is considered the most remotest. A tribe of natives, the Sentinelese, live on that island now. They're separated from the rest of the world. They sustain themselves while still using Stone Age tools and hunting skills, and they possess survival instincts which make them very dangerous. And finally, this last place is amazing. We came to know about it by these pictures sent to us by a subscriber. This is Lake Bumbunga, Clare Valley. This place is less than 2 hours' drive from Adelaide. Lake Bumbunga's bubblegum shores draw an eclectic and diverse crowd, from photographers to high-end fashion brands. It's located in Lochiel. The lake is known to change color from pink to blue to white, depending on the salinity of the water throughout the year. We've searched, and according to our resources, swimming in this lake is perfectly safe. The pink color may look odd, but it isn't harmful. Well, that was Do Not Swim in These Places Ever. Have you ever been to any of these places? If so, Let us know about your experience in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload a new video. We'll see you in the next video.